Hi, my name is Zoltan, and I'm here in this great bass room surrounded by beautiful instruments. And I've been invited by George Martin to speak to you about a couple of things that are more regarding jazz. Okay, so I'd like to tell you a little bit about the swing feel. Jazz playing is very much centered about swing. The swing style of playing, which consists of mostly playing four notes, four even notes, or four notes in a 4/4 bar. Now, of course, more contemporary styles of jazz and swing have developed a lot of that and enhanced it and added a lot to that. But the core of jazz swing is the old four in a bar, four notes in a bar. Okay, now before we would talk about what four notes to play and what chords and all of that, there's a lot there to mention. I would just like to talk to you about my own experience about creating a swing feel. I've spent a lot of years playing, with different bands, big bands, small bands, duos, all sorts of different scenarios, and I kind of noticed that there is a certain way for me, and I think it works for others as well, to carry the whole of your arm from your shoulder to the tip of your finger, and that is, for the lack of a better way to explain it, it's like, imagine that your grandma is knitting something, and they would knit like this. They would have this semicircular motion, and for me, it's the same when you play swing. I've seen Ray Brown, the great Ray Brown, several times, and he's done exactly the same kind of thing. Well, I probably saw it from him. So instead of just kind of playing a note, just playing a pizzicato note, when you play consistent notes, it's a great idea to just kind of have this semicircular motion of your arm, of your right arm, which really comes from your shoulder downwards. This whole thing is part of it, part of creating that kind of that real nice floating swing feel, So I would just really make my arm loose and relaxed, so I can have a loose and relaxed feel when I play. Like that. So, have that. So in all of that, you could see how that kind of semicircular motion gives you a real nice relaxed feel and a nice sound production in the same time, and also a sound production that is centered, so your band members will know where you are. You'll have a very, very good rhythmic clarity as well, which is very important. And your intonation, it helps the intonation, because when you play a note with a good, well-produced right hand, it really speaks out, so you can really tell that you're in tune on a specific note or not. So anyways, to make this short story longer, as I now did here, it's a very, very good idea, as it really is coming from seeing the great jazz bassists play, and from personal experience. I can tell you that to have this kind of semicircular motion while you're playing swing feel, I think it's a very, very advantageous thing to do. So I'm just going to play you a quick little blues bass line here, and I'll play it like that, and I hope you will enjoy it. Okay, 3, 4. Thanks for watching, and I'd like to acknowledge Thomas and George Martin for hosting this lesson in their beautiful bass room here. And to find out more about all the great stuff they do for the double bass, please visit thomasmartin.co.uk. Take care, and bye for now.